Hello, friends. Today I'm diving into a fascinating topic that has puzzled many for centuries, the dual genealogies of Jesus in the New Testament. If you've ever wondered why there are two different accounts of Jesus' lineage, one in Matthew and one in Luke, you're not alone. Let's unravel this mystery together. First, let's look at the Gospel of Matthew. Matthew begins his genealogy with Abraham and traces it down to Jesus through David and Solomon. This account is structured to emphasize Jesus' royal lineage, positioning him as the rightful heir to the throne of David. Matthew's genealogy is often seen as a legal record, perhaps reflecting the Jewish custom of tracing lineage through the father. This approach underlines Jesus' fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies regarding the Messiah's royal descent. Now, turning to the Gospel of Luke, Luke's genealogy is quite different. It starts with Jesus and goes backward all the way to Adam, the Son of God. This account traces Jesus' lineage through David, but not through Solomon. Instead, it goes through Nathan, another son of David. Luke's genealogy emphasizes Jesus' universal mission, connecting him to all of humanity, not just the Jewish people. This broader scope highlights Jesus' role as the savior for all nations. So, why the differences? One common explanation is that Matthew and Luke had different purposes and audiences in mind. Matthew, writing primarily for a Jewish audience, focuses on Jesus' legal and royal heritage. Luke, on the other hand, writes for a broader audience, emphasizing Jesus' human and universal connection. Another theory suggests that Matthew traces Joseph's lineage, while Luke traces Mary's. This would mean that both genealogies are correct, but serve different functions. Joseph's lineage in Matthew establishes Jesus' legal right to the throne of David, while Mary's lineage in Luke underscores his biological descent from David. There's also a fascinating cultural context to consider. In ancient Jewish tradition, genealogies could be recorded differently for various purposes. Legal, biological, and tribal records might not always align perfectly, yet each served its own important role. This flexibility helps us appreciate the richness and depth of the gospel narratives. In conclusion, the dual genealogies of Jesus in Matthew and Luke are not contradictions, but complementary accounts. They provide a fuller picture of who Jesus is, both the promised King of Israel and the universal Savior of humanity. By understanding the context and purpose of each genealogy, we gain deeper insights into the profound mystery of Jesus' identity. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you found this exploration enlightening, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep seeking, keep questioning, and keep growing in your faith.